Marquette, Michigan, nested along Lake Superior, home to some of the most pristine waterfront in all of North America. But amongst the natural beauty and sand-washed stones, there can also be tragedy.
Two teenagers drowned in Lake Superior Thursday just west of Presque Isle. Rescue crews are still working as yet another swimmer has drowned along the lakeshore. These stories and more coming up.
The fire department is trained in nearshore rescue. All our firefighters are certified lifeguards. We have a fairly quick response time to most portions of the waterfront, about 3 minutes. However, the problem that we discovered fairly soon after our efforts is that the victims were dead.
When you get called onto the waterfront, typically it's not a say rescue type activity. It's more of a body recovery.
The summer of 2010, 4 lost their lives. 4 events that would bring the community together.
Well, I can tell you, Marquette has a element of can-do in its culture, and to do it for themselves. And so we generally don't wait for somebody else to solve our problems. We like to solve them for ourselves. And so it wasn't challenging to get people motivated to save lives. When we decided we wanted to do something about this, and we wanted to do it in a robust way, we had people lined up at the door offering help and assistance.
That August, the Marquette City Commission formed the Waterfront Safety Task Force. The group would be charged with creating a culture of waterfront safety. The resulting plan centers on education, on and offshore support, and emergency response.
One of the things we realized quite quickly when we were charged by our mayor and the city commission to come up with a solution is that this was a big problem and was going to require a community-wide solution.
We needed to get out there and do education and awareness, not only so much for people in the community, because a lot of people here realize already where the dangers are, but it's to getting to the students, getting to the visitors. We realized that was extremely, extremely important.
So if you're a visitor in Marquette, you can see water safety information on the internet before you even visit. When you arrive in Marquette, if you stay at a motel, hotel, if you're a new student at the university, there's going to be information available to you. As you get closer to the beaches and you move, you'll see signage, you'll see the rescue stations, and of course the lifeguards, and it starts from the internet and works its way all the way to the beachfront.
The city's leadership in being very proactive was critical. It's important that everyone understand where the risks are and where you shouldn't be swimming, and the city has been fabulous at identifying those particular places.
If we lose one person a year, that's one person too many. And after last year and several deaths within a short period of time, it became evident that something more needed to be done. So I'm really excited that the Waterfront Safety Task Force took this project on, and I think did an excellent job with it.
We had quite literally every level of government and every level of private organizations step in and lend their expertise to this problem. And now what we're seeing is not just the benefit of all of this partnership for our community, but many other communities now copying us. And we're flattered by that, but more importantly, we're glad because we know it's saving lives.
Good afternoon. I guess it's such a powerful video. And you know, I guess when I look at Marquette, Marquette is a small, pristine community blessed with incredible resources. Our scenic shoreline has turned out to be one of our greatest assets. But as you've seen in the video, at the conclusion of the 2010 summer, this recreational wonder was becoming a site for tragedy. Something needed to be done. We literally needed to change the culture or the way people used this recreational resource. Now, conventional wisdom would have pushed our city into a traditional, staff-driven, top-down, problem-solving model. However, this issue involved changing or modifying human behavior and the rights people have in making choices about their personal safety. Marquette realized that the best chance for success involved drawing on the expertise and resources found throughout our community's volunteers in a variety of agencies, service clubs, and organizations that function throughout our city and county. Our solution focused on a core group of volunteers, the Marquette Waterfront Safety Task Force. They studied the problem and coordinated the expertise found in many other groups and organizations. Their decisions were data-driven, realizing that people make better decisions when understanding the facts. Now, the solutions finally implemented by Marquette ran the gamut from low to high tech, from placing flyers on the pillows of every hotel bed to building rescue stations with basic safety equipment at hazardous beach locations, to installing underwater current detectors that send real-time data to the National Weather Service. We developed a layered approach that would give residents and visitors alike the information and tools they needed to keep themselves safe. So, what did we learn? When it comes to solving problems, the best place to start is right at home. Self-reliance offers the best chance to get it right the first time and develop solutions that work. Marquette had the resources to do their job in their own backyard. In other communities, we feel, can too. 2, effective solutions don't always have to be expensive. As we found, when people believe in what you're trying to do, they will volunteer their own time, money, and skills to helping out, keeping costs low. And finally, culture change is possible when people are invested in solving problems. The right tools and safety nets coupled with the public's understanding of what should be done is a powerful tool. It worked in Marquette, and we believe it can work for you too. Thank you.